When I know say every woman get the tendency to squirt. Yes. Every becus gets the tendency to the common water. Every becus where you the knack, where they leak, where they put your prick, get the tendency. Make that becus they bring better water for you. It all depends on how you handle that particular becus. You know, so they get beku, they can't get pecus. They can't get pekukukukus before they not have pecus. Pecus. That one that is pecus. Now the ajibota only they bring water. All those ones now the pakukuroko, maybe say carpenter, mechanic, every type of ones they enter that place they come out. Now I'm gonna tell you what to do to enable your woman to they pour water for you. Number one, I'll first of all start from the ladies, because a lot of ladies even find it hard to get wet, not even talk of squirting. No, because when they wet, they squirt for you. So as a lady, for you to be able to be bringing out water during intimacy, you have to be a knacking freak. Now, personally like pecus, now personally like bola, go green make water they come off for her pecus. As much as you want to argue with me, there's still some people that does not like intimacy. Yes, there's some ladies that they don't like intimacy. Such ladies can stay a whole month without having intimacy with a man and they'll be fine. They are not freak. They are not bula freak. Anything goes for them. And such women may end up becoming lesbians because they don't value and they don't like bula. Yes. But since you know that you are normal, you they take straight. For you to start squirting, you have to recognize your body, your body. Know your body and know your G-spots. That is number one. Know your body and know your G-spot. Because if you know your G-spot as a woman, it will enable you to help a man to help you to achieve your orgasm. Because if you don't know your G-spot, sometimes a man cannot even help you to identify it because you don't know yourself. And as a matter of fact, 60% of women currently, they don't even know about their orgasm. Some people think when their pecus is wet, that means they have come. See, your pecus being wet is different from you releasing as a woman. You releasing as a woman is different from you squirting. Do you understand my point? So you need to recognize your G-spot. So when you recognize that, secondly, you need to learn how to use toys, because as much as you want to argue with me on this section of toys, toys does a lot of wonders. I know a lot of ladies that have actually started squirting because of toys, because toys are super faster than a man's bola. Yes, so if you know you're a 1 minute man, because a lot of you on this comment section wanna be 1 minute man. If they give you punani, may you knock now, bam 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 bam, and you go in and you can well. So like I was saying, so when you try to use vibrator or maybe tongue liquor, they have punani liquor, they have different types. So if you need to use it, it's gonna help you to identify it. Another thing that can actually make you to squirt is fingering. If you meet a man that knows how to finger a woman very well, babe, I swear, you go calm your brain. Yes, because a lot of men are very gifted in fingering a woman. Like if they handle you, you think is a man that is actually having intimacy with you. That is the truth. You understand? So as much as you're using your hand to do that, before you want to make a woman to actually squirt for you, that woman has to be in the mood. You don't just get any random girl and you want her to squirt for you. No, it won't work. It won't work because she's not in the mood. She's not in the mood, and there is nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing you can do about it. She has to be in the mood. Her because has to be wet. She has to show some sign that yeah, she really wanna enjoy you. So when you know that she wanna enjoy you, number one thing, you have to start by worshiping her body. Now, in these terms of worshiping, a lot of men may come for me saying, it's only God you should worship, or it's only God you should worship. Or shut up your mouth. They have different types of worship. Even in the same worship, some people worship idols, some people worship God, some people worship all kinds of things. But the worship I'm talking about is relationship worship. Yes, when you worship a woman's body, you enable her to feel your soul. Intimacy is you making your partner to feel your soul, not you banging her as if you're trying to cut firewood. Do you understand me? So when you have made her to feel your soul by romancing her, trying to suck her boobs, so by the time you start, tickle her around her neck, it's gonna tease her. This alone can make a woman because highly wet. Once you come here, she will not even know when her because is super wet. So once you tickle her here, she's trying to do oh baby stop, you go down immediately and start kissing her. By the time you kiss her, you give her some then calm down. You suckle her 2 oranges, tender, suckle it with tenderness. So as you're suckling the 2 oranges, you grab one, you suckle, you grab the other one, suckle. Then you go down and tickle, tease her lower tummy. Those hairs, if she's the kind of person that has hairs on her tummy, tease her navel, tease every part of her. Then you gradually give her a head. Before giving her a head, try to open the flower of the icus. Open the flower, then gradually, because some people icus is definitely different. Some people has long icus, some people have fat icus, some people have very tiny thing that is called icus. Some people you cannot even see their clit. Everybody are different. You understand? So when you open the flower, try to suck. So as you're trying to suck her, try to suck her clit. Concentrate on the tongue of her icus. So as you're concentrating on the tongue of her icus, now she's feeling as if she's actually trying to have intimacy with a man. As you're sucking there, use one hand to take it inside. So as you use one hand to take it inside, you're digging it inside. All the juice inside will enable her to come. Now, when you're trying to give a woman head, since you're not using toys or any of those things, use your 2 hands, dip it inside. There's some rough edges. Concentrate on that rough edges. So if you're hitting that spot, there will be a part whereby it will look as if you're feeling something that looks like ball. If you're using your hand to take it inside, something that looks like ball. Yes, just make sure you concentrate on that ball stuff. Just hit it. You understand? So as you're licking it, you're actually sucking it because as you're doing that, try to use one hand to be touching the oranges. So as you keep on doing that, if she notices that she's telling you don't stop, keep on doing that motion, because from you doing that, you can enable her to squirt. You can enable her to squirt. It is not easy for a woman to squirt, but one thing here is once you start to pour water as a woman, you have started. But the thing here in pouring water is, if you are making love to a man that does not like you to pour water, you understand? If you're making love to a man that does not like you to pour water, that feels that water is urine, that feels that when you pour water you dirty his bed, now it begins to shrink your squirting system. Yes, it begins to shrink your squirting system, because anytime you make love and you get to actually pour water, it makes your pouring water system to be super active. But whereby you make love and your partner is shrinking you from pouring water, then maybe in next 3 months you have been making love and you have not been pouring water. for you to activate that water again, it will take time. Yes, it will take time. It will take time. So that is why it is advisable, at least if you're making love to someone that loves it, you guys to flow. Stop restricting it. And for you to be able to pour water, you need to drink. You need to stay hydrated. You need to stay hydrated. You need to drink as much as water as you can, because you pouring water is semi water you are pouring. You understand? It is semi water you are pouring. So you need to stay hydrated, because if you don't stay hydrated, you may faint after squirting. I'm telling you this truth. Because you feel so dizzy. You feel as if your head is you will not like the outcome of it. I bet you will not like it. So it's best you make sure you eat very well. Number 1. Number 2, take enough water and feel relaxed for you guys to experiment anything when I experiment, because intimacy is one of the best things you can ever experience as a married person.